come on. Errol Spence says to Keith Thurman, if you beat Pacquiao, don't disappear. He goes, make sure your ass don't disappear if you beat Manny Pacquiao. What do you make of Errol Spence's comments? Do you see a bit of frustration from Errol Spence?
To be honest, you can't really downplay. If Keith Thurman beats Manny Pacquiao, then I think he goes past all of these guys like Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. I think, to be honest...
come on, Errol Spence knocks Keith Thurman out. No problem.
I don't know about that.
He knocks him out. Come on, no problem. I don't agree with
that. He couldn't even knock Kell Brook out, to be honest.
No, he did knock him out.
No, but it wasn't a. He's not that big. He's
a better fighter than Thurman. Come on, he's better
than Thurman. But I don't know whether he'll knock Thurman out. I think Thurman's very tough. I don't think he's someone that's just going to come there to lay down, whether it's against Pacquiao or Spence or whatever. But if he beats Pacquiao, Errol Spence does not have a better resume than Keith Thurman, because Errol Spence at the moment hasn't fought the type of names that he needs to. He hasn't fought Danny Garcia. He hasn't fought the Sean Porters. He hasn't fought... Who else hasn't he fought? He's fought really Algieri. He's fought Mikey Garcia. These are not really credible names at 147. No offense to the guy, but he's not really... You need to fight 3 to 4 back-to-back killers. Like someone that you... like. Even Sean Porter, people say he's going to destroy Sean Porter, but you need to go in there and do it. Like a lot of individuals said that Keith Thurman would beat Sean Porter, although he did. But with the wins of Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, and Manny Pacquiao, they're probably the 3 best welterweights in the division. Like Sean Porter's a good fighter in the welterweight division. He's definitely top 5. Danny Garcia is definitely top 5, and Manny Pacquiao is definitely top 5. So he's beaten 3 of the top 5. And then probably Bud and Errol Spence that he needs to fight. But who have the other guys fought? Who has Terence Crawford fought? Who has Errol Spence fought? Nobody. Even Danny Garcia probably has a better resume than Errol Spence at the moment.
But come on, Errol Spence will beat the brakes off Keith one-time Thurman. That chin's not lasting against a hard-hitting Spence.
No, I don't agree. I just don't think
them body shots will break Keith Thurman.
But he's got very good. He's a very good inside fighter.
We know Thurman can't take it to the body.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I think Thurman's a good fighter. I think 100% Thurman gives anyone a good fight. I don't know whether he'll beat Errol Spence.
Them body digs will finish Thurman.
I'll be honest with you. People say that I don't think the welterweight division's like how Floyd was. Like you knew that he's gonna win. This isn't like that. They're very much even. Like you can't say that Errol Spence will destroy Keith. I don't think Errol Spence is that good. What has he done in any fight to prove that? Nothing. Kell Brook was a life and death fight. Terence Crawford, in my opinion, Kell Brook wouldn't even win a round against Terence Crawford. Kell Brook
wasn't a life and death fight. Come on, he beat the brakes off Kell Brook.
No, I don't. Kell Brook was up on the cards.
Yeah, but
at that fight, Kell Brook was up on the card. So how good is really Errol Spence? Let's be honest. If Kell Brook finished that fight, I honestly don't think he beats even Terence Crawford. I think Terence Crawford would school him. I honestly feel that.
Yeah, Terence Crawford schools, but Terence Crawford is operating at a level which
that's what I'm trying
Keith
to say.
Thurman can't even dream of being about.
But what I'm trying to say is that's what you call skill. I'm not saying Errol Spence isn't skillful.
Crawford would beat the brakes off Thurman.
I think so as well. I think Crawford would. That's one guy where I could say that. Yeah, I don't even think Crawford will even land.
Crawford won't land.
Sorry, no, I don't think Thurman will be able to land. I just think Crawford's that. He's just he's a defensive wizard and attacking wizard. He knows exactly what he's doing in that ring. I've not seen someone like Crawford. Like honestly, I'm not just saying it. But
switch hitter as well. He's
class,
marvelous. He's marvelous.
Whereas Spence, I've not seen although he can punch a bit hard. He couldn't even get Mikey Garcia out. So how hard does he really punch? Let's be honest. Mikey Garcia has been dropped by a lightweight before. He's not someone that's not been dropped. Mikey Garcia has been dropped. He couldn't even get Mikey Garcia out of there. So how hard does he really punch to someone that really wants to stay in there and actually want to win like Mikey Garcia, he wasn't coming to win. He just wanted to not get knocked out. Errol Spence couldn't knock him out. Period. Like it doesn't matter whether someone came there to survive. You should have got him out of there. He should have knocked Mikey Garcia out. Come on, he's a lightweight, man, and I just can't see that. This is what I mean. Like, this is how I see it. Although styles make fights, how's he gonna knock Sean Porter out if he couldn't knock Mikey Garcia out? Someone that's a natural welterweight. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. If you can't knock out, that's what I'm trying to say. The guys he has knocked out, they've been lower level welterweights. Let's see when he comes up against the top level welterweights whether that power is the same. You know, when he fights Danny Garcia, whether he can knock Danny Garcia out, whether he can knock Sean Porter out, whether he can knock Keith Thurman out. Let's see. But I don't see that. I don't see Errol Spence. I don't think he can. I don't think he'll knock Keith Thurman out. I don't think he punches as hard as people think. Although he might nail him with a body shot or something. He's got very, very tough body shots, Errol Spence. Very good body hitter. But that's the only hope I give him, really. I don't think even if Thurman gets knocked down, there's a difference between getting knocked out and knocked down. Someone could get knocked out. I think those fights go 12 rounds, personally. I think they're distance fights, because I just think they're all tough opponents. All those welterweights are tough, man. Those top 4 or 5, they're not going down. It's going to be to knock one of those guys out, it'll be like a highlight. It'll be a very, very big victory. Like, if Keith Thurman knocks out Manny Pacquiao, you don't realize I'll take him from like here to here, man. Like, he'll surpass Errol Spence and, you know, Sean Porter and Danny Garcia and all those type of names if he knocks out Manny Pacquiao. Errol Spence, Keith Thurman's going to be like to him, all right, who are you for? But I don't think Keith Thurman really wants to fight Errol Spence. I think he's ducking him because he always makes excuses. Like, if he beats Pacquiao, the next move should be Errol Spence, in my opinion. I don't know what, with the same network, and then he just came out on an interview and said that, oh, no, I'm not fighting Errol Spence this year. That's not. If you beat Manny Pacquiao, why would you be scared then to go and fight Errol Spence? Maybe he thinks Errol Spence has something that he's scared of. I don't know, but I don't think that. I don't know why he's maybe he sees something that we don't, but I think that's a good fight, Errol Spence versus Keith. I don't think that's a one-sided fight, but maybe he's scared. I'm not too sure. But he always avoids questions when it comes to Spence for some reason. I'm not too sure why.
Let's see what happens. Let's see how this develops. If Thurman is successful, will the Errol Spence fight happen? Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.